Hey guys, Tony here, and yeah, back to do another recent Vinyl Editions video. And have to say, if you've been following my videos lately, you know that I've been kind of in the midst of this massive buying spree. Been buying a lot of records lately, and it is with great sadness, maybe a little bit of relief that this buying spree is finally over. In the last month or so, I mean, I bought a ton of records. And I found that maybe that's not the best way to do it. I do tend to take things to extremes sometimes. Um, I had the opportunity to buy a bunch of stuff, and I think I got lucky in a lot of ways in that some finds I found for cheap. Condition wise, some things have been fantastic. Um, I also found things that I've been looking for forever, and I think I probably, and don't get me wrong, I was ecstatic about finding these things, but I think it would have been more satisfying if had I not had these 30 other LPs to listen to. Um, it's just a weird thing. I've been just kind of thinking about it, and I don't think I'll ever really buy vinyl at this rate again. I think it's just, find a happy medium for it and stick to that. So this will probably be the last. This will probably be the last time I make a video with this many records in it. It's not as big as my last video. I have about 19 or 20 LPs to show here, but yeah, So yeah, a lot of cool stuff here to show you. I mentioned in my last video that there was a lot of cool things that I was expecting to come, and had they arrived, it would have been in that last video, which I don't know how I would have done that, so I'm kind of glad that they didn't. And it just makes for a better video here, so hope you guys enjoy. So lots of stuff. So alright, so this one here, I'll start with a couple cheaper used finds that I haven't listened to yet. So I think it was my last video I showed a Bee Gees record and mentioned that I've wanted to check out their early work because a lot of people just rave about it. And I found this in absolute near mint shape, and for $3, I couldn't pass it up. I haven't listened to it yet though. The Bee Gees, I believe it's their second record, Idea, and this is on Atco. I do believe it's an original, and it is in absolute beautiful shape. So very happy to find that, and yeah, I'll be checking it out. There's the back, very cool. And this one too, another one in really nice shape, just beautifully clean. Another case, I believe it is an original, a U.S. pressing, John Mayall, USA Union, on Polydor Records. And yeah, absolutely beautiful shape. So another one happy to find. I haven't listened to yet though. Very cool. Alright, so this one here was kind of a blind buy. I'd seen this cover quite a bit lately, and I knew nothing about it, to be honest with you, so I just kind of grabbed it, and it's not bad. I gotta listen to it some more. Kind of noise pop. So the band is Sleigh Bells, and this is their debut album, I believe. They are a New York duo. The name of the album is Treats. So I believe this is the 180 gram reissue. They are a New York duo, noise pop, and yeah, like I said, not bad. I have to listen to it some more. Comes with this cool little book, little notes and things in it. A very cool little idea there. Nice package. So happy to get this. Gotta listen to it more though, of course. So yeah, cool stuff. There's the back if I didn't show it. Alright, moving on. I've kind of had I don't know if I want to say a revelation, but I really discovered this album, and I really should have known about it. It's kind of ridiculous because I am a fan of this artist, and it's a classic. I went to the record store and they were playing a CD of this. I guess it's kind of a newly remastered version, was released with extra tracks and things like that, but as an album, I knew a lot of tracks from this album, but as an album as a whole, was not familiar with it at all. And it's fantastic, and kind of ahead of its time too, in that it was released before Revolver, and that in itself, I mean, the Beatles were always considered to be the trendsetters as far as music and fashion and everything else goes. But yeah, this came out before Revolver, and it's very interesting. Donovan, Sunshine Superman, and yeah, this is the newer Sundays reissue, and this is a fantastic record. It really is, and there's a lot going on it. A lot of Eastern influence. There's of course folk, jazz, kind of like a baroque pop, but and also psychedelic stuff going on, and I just think it's fascinating that it came out before um, Revolver, I believe early '66, I want to say, but a fantastic record, and yeah, if you're not familiar with it, check it out. It's excellent stuff. So, all right, here's an album that I'm not that familiar with, and I do know a number of tracks from it, but as an album as a whole, I'm not familiar with it, and people consider it a classic, like an indie classic, and I guess I should have known it, but Neutral Milk Hotel, and this is In the Airplane Over the Sea, new reissue, 180 gram, kind of a no frills reissue, but yeah, definitely checking this out. This arrived today, along with the next one I'm going to show, and I have not listened to either one of them yet, so looking forward to it. This one here is an album that I'm familiar with, and could not find this album for the life of me. I just never could, and it's reissued. Bought this for $12. Dinosaur Jr.'s second album, I believe. Yeah, You're Living All Over Me, and this is from 1987. Yeah, still sealed. I think this is like the band kind of more their first album, but this is more fully realized. Really great album. I'm happy to finally get it on vinyl, so very cool. This one is excellent, and a number of people have showed this recently. Big Star 1000, Mike Bostonian, Reggie showed it, and awesome stuff. Godspeed You Black Emperor. So this is F sharp, A sharp, Infinity, and what an awesome album. A really cool very elaborate packaging. But yeah, happy to get it. Excellent stuff. Very cool. And this one here, I've wanted to check out this artist for a while now, and I heard this was a really good place to start with her. Very, very cool on Drag City. Joanna Newsom. I don't know if this is her second album, and how the hell it's pronounced, I have no idea. Is it Eyes? Yeah, very cool. I guess it was kind of influenced by Stormcock by Roy Harper, in that there's 5 really long songs on it. A lot of of course harp, but yeah, very very cool stuff. Bill Callahan plays on it. I believe Jim O'Rourke had a hand in the production. But yeah, very cool. Freak folk kind of stuff. So very cool album, and a nice package. Really beautiful. This one here it's a new album, got mixed reviews, but I really enjoyed this. I know some people I guess really didn't like it, but I gotta say I think it's probably one of their best things that they've put out in a while. It's not the most consistent album in the world, but overall I just found it an enjoyable listen. So yeah, Wilco, their new album, The Whole Love. At first I wasn't even gonna buy it on vinyl because it was like $30, but I was able to get it on Amazon for like $20, so I went for it, and I definitely enjoy it. I mean, there's some songs that's like classic Wilco, but other ones are kind of reaching for kind of a sunshine '60s pop sound, and a lot of different things happening, and it's a cool record. I recommend it. I really enjoyed it. So, I mean, again, if you like Wilco, it's a no-brainer. All right, now this album here, I have to say, if you're not familiar with this band, I'd give this like the highest recommendation that I could possibly give, especially if you like '70s hard rock, Black Sabbath kind of stuff. How this band didn't get huge back when they came out in the early '70s is beyond me, because this stuff is fantastic. This is an early works compilation by this band, and it is mind-blowingly good. Check it out if you don't know this band. Pentagram. Okay, so this is, again, an early works compilation. It's called First Days Here. Days as in D-A-Z-E. Unbelievable stuff. Again, if you like Sabbath, check this out. I mean, like I said, if you just like 70s hard rock stuff, check it out. It's fantastic. They're still putting out albums. The only consistent member in the band is the lead singer and songwriter, Bobby Liebling, however you say it. But yeah, check this out. I highly, highly recommend it. I discovered this by a friend of mine. He made me a mix CD, and he gave it to me a while ago. And I think I got it. I may have listened to it, and I lost it. And then I was cleaning out my car, and I found this mix CD, and there were no titles, no nothing on it. So I didn't really know what it was, and I popped it on, and I hear this stuff coming on. I didn't know it was Pentagram. I kind of had an idea because I knew he had made me a mix of this band, but was blown away by it. And it's stuff from this. They do have another early works compilation called First Days Here too, which I hear is not as good. Like the production is not as good. But yeah, unbelievable stuff. They still put out albums. The story is Chris. I'm sorry. What was his name again? Bobby Liebling, however you say it. Somebody tell me how to pronounce that correctly. Had written like hundreds of songs back in the day, back when this stuff was made, and hasn't written a song in like 30 years or something. And what he does now is he reworks those songs and records them, and he's just had so many songs built up. I hear their later stuff is not as good as their earlier stuff, but I don't know because I've never heard it. But I can highly, highly recommend this. And it is on it's a 2 LP set. It is on a marbled off-white vinyl, and it is just a fantastic record. Check it out. Great songs on here. Forever My Queen, $20 Spin. That's probably my favorite song off of this. When the Screams Come, Walk in the Blue Light, Star Lady. I mean, Be Forewarned. Just, it's a fantastic record. So check it out. All right, this one I've been trying to get for a while. It was in the record store for a while, and I was just passed on it. And of course, I mean, you guys know how that goes. Stuff, it's gone, never to be seen again. Boris at Last, Feedbacker, and what an excellent record. It really is. It's basically one long song if you don't know this record, but a lot of different things happening on there. I mean, just a lot of feedback, a lot of drone. Sometimes it reminds me of Earth, but it's beautiful and frightening at the same time. It is a fantastic record, and so happy to finally get it. This is the 2009 reissue on Conspiracy Records. So, excellent stuff. I know Big Star 1000 just showed this as well, and he just kind of reminded me that I had to get that. Alright, another fantastic record. Pink Fairies, Kings of Oblivion. Pink Fairies are basically the Deviants minus Mick Farren. And, again, excellent, like, heavy proto-punk kind of stuff. It's just a great record. I believe this is their third album, if I'm not mistaken. City Kids. It's awesome. It's a great record. But yeah, Kings of Oblivion, Pink Fairies. This is a reissue. Check it out. And again, man, this I gotta say, I don't know. This may be, if not more challenging, definitely as challenging as Trout Mask Replica. Unbelievable. Captain Beefheart and his Magic Band, and this is Lick My Decals Off Baby. Whoa, what a crazy record again. So, yeah, along the lines, of course, as Trout Mask Replica. Very, very cool stuff. So, check it out. This is from 1970. It's our reissue, colored vinyl. So, cool stuff. Alright. From here on out, just amazing stuff. So, get ready. I'm really happy with this stuff. When I saw these, I could not believe it. Albums I never thought I would really own. Never mind all four. For the price I paid for them, they're going for like $30 to $40 on eBay. So, I'm really happy to get these. I'm not going to really comment on them because there's not really that much I could say. I'm not that familiar with them yet, and words don't do it justice. It's just, I'll just show you. Brian Eno's Ambient 1, Music for Airports. Really cool stuff. I mean, this stuff really makes you feel things. I mean, it's either unsettling or relaxing. It's either kind of dark or beautiful. All of these. Ambient 2, the Plateau of Mirrors. Um, just awesome. Ambient 3, Dave Radiance. And finally, Ambient 4, Unland. These are all the Editions Limited pressings, but they are absolutely beautiful. And really happy to get them. Oops. So, very, very cool stuff. Yeah, just happy to get all 4 of them, really. And what a great price I paid. Alright, this one here, another reissue I'm so happy to get. Caravan, their debut record. Awesome. And this is on the Music on Vinyl reissue. Get it now while you can, while it's cheap. I mean, Music on Vinyl reissues tend to be pricey, but in my opinion, they do a great job. What an awesome record, too. Again, A Place of My Own, Magic Man, Whereabout for Caravan, Would I, Ride, Policeman, Love Song with Flute. Just a fantastic Canterbury rock record. Alright, this album here, I've been listening to obsessively on my iPod and finally got the record. I think this album may actually be on my list of favorite albums. I love this record. Tom Waits, Rain Dogs. Unbelievable stuff. I can't believe I was really not that familiar with this record like 2 months ago. Unbelievable. I really liked Swordfish Trombones, but I like this way more. Singapore, Clap Hands, Cemetery Polka. The whole first side is awesome, but the whole thing, Rain Dogs, Midtown. Keith Richards plays on a number of tracks on here. And this is, I believe it is an original pressing, and it is absolutely near mint condition. I would say mint, but we shouldn't say that. Island, and unbelievable. It does have the inner sleeve with the lyrics, but it's kept in here. Whoever had this took really good care of it, and I'm so thankful. Did not pay a lot for this at all either. Again, another case of just getting lucky, I think. Awesome record. Alright, finally, some krautrock stuff. An album I've been after for a little while. It was readily available, but I just haven't been picking it up. Ricochet by Tangerine Dream. Awesome stuff. This is a live album from 1975. This is an import on Virgin Records, and awesome stuff. Andy24DB, he had sent me a CD with this on it, so I've been listening to this for quite a little while now. But Ricochet, awesome. This one too, I've been after for a long time, and finally got a decent copy for again a really good price. I'm on Dual 2. And this is Dance of the Lemmings, 2 LP set. Awesome stuff. This is definitely up there with Yeti. It might even be better than Yeti. Awesome. This is an original U.S. press on United Artists. Awesome. Here's the labels. Ooh. So, very, very happy with this. And finally, the crown jewel here of this. I cannot believe this. What I paid for this and what I got. This was listed. It was an auction, and I won it. And I think people were a little, I don't know, turned off about the paying method because they didn't accept PayPal. But I took the risk, and it paid off. I was a little bit nervous because all it said was record, very good condition. But I took the risk. That was probably another turn off for people, was the $40, just very good. I ended up paying about $40 for this plus shipping. Soul Caravan. Okay. Now, a number of people have been showing this, but this is an original German pressing of this record, and I paid $40. I think that's pretty good. Awesome stuff. I mean, these guys were... The only thing is that the film on the outside is peeling off a bit. But other than that, I mean, the thing is just awesome. They put this laminate on it, and it's peeling off. A lot of copies of this I read, the laminate is pretty much gone. But, unbelievable stuff. These guys, early krautrock band, with a mixture of kind of jazz. There's a lot of jazz going on here, a lot of soul music, a lot of flute. There's crickets. There's everything going on here. And like I said, it was labeled very good, but I would definitely say it's like VG++. A few scuffs on the record itself, but nothing that affects play at all. I mean, maybe in the quiet spots there's a little bit of surface noise, but absolutely nothing to complain about. I can't believe it. I'm like ecstatic. So there you go, guys. Those are my finds. I hope you enjoyed that, and please leave me some comments. Again, really enjoy the comments, and as always, thank you for watching. Take care, guys.